You know that feeling when you're the last one left at a party? Now imagine that party was a rock in the middle of the North Atlantic. The party was your entire species, and it's been over for 14 years. That's where we're picking up today. This is the story of the last Great Auk on Earth, and she doesn't know it yet. She's got a mate, an egg, and one really bad morning coming. Let's go back to that June day.
You wake on a ledge of black volcanic stone, the only ledge on this whole jagged island where a body like yours can climb. The sea slams below you, foam hissing white against the rock. Your mate is beside you, warm, her body pressed to yours the way it has been for years. Between you, one egg, speckled, heavy, the only one this season. You stand almost 2 feet tall, but standing is not what you're built for. Your legs sit far back on your body, so on land you totter, clumsy, upright like something apologizing for its own shape. Your wings are stubs, useless for flight, but underwater they turn into blades. You can outswim almost anything that hunts you, chasing herring and capelin through black Atlantic water faster than a man can row. Once, this coast was loud with your kind. Thousands of black and white bodies packed shoulder to shoulder on flat rock, calling into the fog. 14 years ago, fire came up from under the sea and swallowed that island whole. You and the others swam here, to this narrow spire, because it was the only stone left standing. Now there is no colony left to here, just you, her, and the egg.
This part is pretty calm compared to the others. By the way, the auk's skeletal structure is a lot like a penguin's. That's exactly why it can outswim almost anything in the water, but can barely stay upright on land. Alright, let's move on to part 2.
You are hungry. You have not fished since yesterday, since the swell got too rough. You want to slide off the rock into the water and hunt, but something in you keeps you close to the egg instead. Waiting has kept it alive this long. A sound reaches you before the shape does, the knock of oars against wood, a boat cutting toward the only place a boat can land here. Men have come near this rock before, but never this close, never with intent. This time the boat does not turn away.
I wanted this part to feel almost too quiet. No music sting, no obvious danger cue, just oars on water. That's historically accurate too. The actual 1844 killing on Eldey happened exactly like this. Men just walking up. No warning shot. The banality is the point. And that line, waiting has kept it alive this long. That's the whole tragedy in one sentence. The instinct that's protected the egg all season is about to be the thing that gets her killed. Well, let's move on to the third part.
3 men climb from the boat onto the stone. You have no memory of what a man with a rope means, no instinct built for this. Your kind evolved on islands with no predators, no reason to run from anything that walks on 2 legs. You do what your body knows. You shuffle, awkward, toward the water, toward the one escape that has always worked. It doesn't work this time. A hand closes on your mate first. You turn back, toward her, toward the egg, not toward the sea. That choice costs you the water, and it costs you everything. The last thing you feel is a tightening grip, cold rock under your feet, and the specific quiet that comes right before everything stops. Somewhere behind you, a boot comes down on the egg in the scramble. Nobody standing on that rock knows yet what this morning has ended. Tonight, in a house in Reykjavik, your body will be skinned and salted for a merchant who has never told your name, only your price, paid because you had become rare enough to be worth owning. Museums, decades from now, will argue over which glass case gets to hold you. But right now there is only the rock, the sea you can no longer reach, and the last few seconds of a species that has finally run out of ledge to stand on.
The choice to turn back toward the mate instead of the sea. That's not me inventing drama. Auks were flightless and clumsy on land, specifically because they evolved with no land predators. There was no should I stay or should I go instinct to draw on. And the epilogue gut punch, a merchant who never even learned the bird's name, that's real too. Well, that's it. Subscribe and all that.